From the College of Wooster, we're joined by head coach Tim Petterini and student athletes Jake Fling and Drew Tornow. Coach, opening remarks?
Well, it definitely wasn't the way we wanted to get started. It was pretty ugly the first 4 innings, and Tyler was battling so hard, and he's been so good for us all year long, but he was just absolutely as tight as a drum, and couldn't get him to relax, couldn't get him to get a breaking ball over. So, but we got a big lift from Hank, and then we started swinging the bats a little bit, and that was good. Once these guys started hitting, I think everybody just kind of relaxed, and that was the key to it for us. But start of a long day. We got a lot of work yet to do.
Coach, one of the decisions with your lineup, you went at DH. You went with Chris instead of Jake, and that really paid off. The 2 big innings, he led off both with walks. Just talk about how big that was for him and the team to get started in those innings.
Well, it was huge for him, to say the least. We didn't have much choice. Sully, when you got to he's not our normal backup first baseman, but because we're short a couple people, he took infield there and actually took one off the thumb and couldn't swing it at all. Or maybe it wasn't his thumb. I forget which finger it was. But so we had this. He was a late scratch. He was trying to hit, and so we inserted Chris, and Chris got off to kind of a rough start. But once Chris can swing it some, and he was good. Getting people on base was the key, especially in front of Drew.
And was there something to starting Tanner over Ryan?
Yeah. Ryan's really hurting. I just assume not everybody know about that, but he's got a bum ankle and shouldn't be playing, and we're trying to hold him off as long as we could. But and Tanner did a great job. The little guy stepped right in there, and first game he's ever started for us, and at least we didn't put him in a big spot or anything. We just shouldn't have been any pressure on him. He just go in there and play. So, but he came through really good.
It seems like every single one of your home runs this year have been big. You had the big one in the conference championship, the tying home run today. Did you know it was gone whenever you hit it, and what were you looking at during that at bat?
Well, everybody seemed a little uptight. We were struggling to score runs, and coming off a big inning, everybody wants a bat in their hands. So I was just given the opportunity. With Chris got on in front of me, I was just looking for a pitch I could do something with, thinking put the ball in play.
Jake, you got another big hit too to get that rally going, the 2-run triple. 16 runs. How good does that feel coming off of a game where you guys really struggled against Randolph-Macon?
Yeah, that's great. I mean, it's just what we needed. We were struggling hitting yesterday, and getting 16 hits was huge for us, and I think it gives our team a lot of power going forward.
Not a lot of great pitching performances this game, but Hank did have 2 good shutdown innings whenever you guys scored. Just talk about the importance and how that really lifted your team, where you were able to get it back in the dugout and have your lead.
Yeah, that was huge because we just couldn't stop them. We were really struggling, holding on, and they had 6, and it could have probably been 10 very easily. And so when Hank went in there, Hank kind of does have a calming effect on us. And, he's a senior. He's been around. And, he doesn't throw real hard, but he just throws it over usually. And when he does that, usually good things happen. It has enough movement on it. And nobody hits those soft tossing lefties. I mean, that's one thing, about him. And he really gave us a lift and exactly what we needed out of a senior in that situation.
Any other questions?
Widner's starter was pretty tough to hit the first 4 innings. What did you guys see? Jake or Drew see anything differently in the 5th?
Well, like I said, we were all tight to begin with, coming off a tough hitting game last night, and we were just trying to get our guys to loosen up, and he started leaving a couple out that we were able to get the bat on the ball and make him make a play, get some into the outfield, and move some runners.
Coach, it's a pretty quick turnaround now. Still back against the wall, trying to make it for another day. What do you do to be ready for it?
Well, the good thing is we've been in this situation before, and I really, we were a little tight at the beginning of the ball game, but I didn't sense there was any panic. We weren't, really playing the way we're capable of playing, but I thought we would as the game went on. We were just hoping Shooky could get us, through a couple innings, but we're going to go back to the hotel, get off our feet for a few minutes, and the parents did a great job. They're feeding us, and we're going to try and relax, focus in, and just come out and put our best foot forward in this next game. And that's one thing I can count on with these guys. They will give us everything they have, and they'll put it all out there, and we'll see what happens.